It's a black, silver Lucasfilm logo, which was surprised to see.
Yeah. And that desert planet is not Tatooine.
Jakku.
Yes.
J-A-K-K-U. For those who are taking notes.
An Imperial Star Destroyer.
That is a downed X-Wing in the middle there.
It is.
So
Yes,
everybody was distracted by the Star Destroyer, but we missed the X-Wing.
Yeah, I want to say that as the opening shot of this teaser trailer, this I think is probably one of the best shots that I have seen in a Star Wars movie in decades. I mean, this is the kind of thing. This is so iconic. That pan to the right, the reveal of the Star Destroyer. It is so beautiful. The low horizon. You know, JJ on stage talking about John Ford. You know, John Ford and Akira Kurosawa understood that by having the low horizon really opens up the space. It's an unbelievably beautiful shot, and that reveal of the Star Destroyer is just, you can hear everybody in the room gasp as soon as it happened.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I mean, you mentioned how this trailer is very much playing to those of us who grew up with the original trilogy, and this is the perfect bridge scene because you have the new, obviously somebody's scrolling across there, the new thing and the old. This is the results of the original trilogy.
You know what? It reminds me of, like, there's so many fantastic shots from the video games and the concept art from the video games. It reminds me of the best of that. And we should mention that the teaser trailer opened with the shot of John Boyega on this desert planet. And I think that I think this is part of that sequence.
So let's, the Star Destroyer also seems reminiscent of that moment in all of the Force Unleashed material where you've got Starkiller bringing down the Star Destroyer. So let's finish this shot and see if there's anything else we want to talk about.
So is that Rey on her little speeder? Is that what we're seeing here, you think?
Looks like
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
I don't have a magnifying
what an
glass.
unbelievable image. I mean, that has to be your new desktop, right? That's like your background now, right?
Yeah.
It's unreal.
So then we get the voice of Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, repeating dialogue from Return of the Jedi.
And
This is a
helmet.
iconic.
This is an homage
image.
to Sloth from Goonies, right?
Yes.
Is what that is.
It's the sloth Darth Vader.
When's the last time we saw the Darth Vader helmet? That was on Dagobah?
The last time we saw the Darth
It was
Vader
on
helmet,
Endor,
it was
right?
on
When he went
Endor, sorry.
Yeah,
at the
when-
funeral
They
pyre.
are burning the helmet on Endor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Endor.
So whoever picked this up picked it up on Endor. So obviously the Ewoks are the main villain of the new trilogy.
Yeah,
So
they're all the guys in all the stormtroopers.
This is actually a draw.
There's two Ewoks. There's two Ewoks inside each stormtrooper outfit, standing on each other's shoulders.
So what do you think this means that someone is digging up Darth Vader's mask?
Well, you know, if someone went to that side of the universe and to get that, it must be important.
Yeah.
And I would think that they would have evil intentions.
I mean,
Or it just could be an archivist, Peter. It could be just a museum. This, as Harrison Ford has said elsewhere, this belongs in a museum.
or it could be a Star Wars fan.
Just a really big fan.
You know, kind of like the Evil Dead fans that go to the cabin and take a little piece of it. They wanted a little piece of Darth Vader.
It's interesting. You notice the lighting is very reminiscent of the lighting from the throne room battle in Return of the Jedi, with the light source coming from the same direction and the same sort of color.
Well, I love the way that this mask has been treated. It looks like a skull. There's teeth. There's the open nose. There's the eye sockets. This is a skull. This isn't just Darth Vader's mask. This is the skull of Darth Vader. This is his worldly remains. I love that image.
And could this be saying that the Sith and Darth Vader, this is the Empire rising up from literal ashes?
That would be poetic.
Yeah. So we're looking for the next shot here.
We should mention this is Hamill talking over.
And so we're
So
assuming
he's
that
he's at a campfire.
Wait,
this is a
question.
campfire.
Before this image, Hamill says, "My father has the Force," or he doesn't say in past tense.
It's hard to say because he's repeating dialogue from the original
Jedi,
trilogy,
yeah.
so I'm not sure what's exactly happening. What's really intriguing about this dialogue is that he's talking to somebody about how the Force is strong in his family, and saying that this person talking to somebody who is of the Skywalker lineage at this point. That seems pretty
possibly.
That's family history of the Force, and also you have it, unless I'm letting you know.
Yeah, so, I mean, and I don't know if we're going to get much of Luke having kids in this, but, you know, he could also be talking to Leia's
It could be
kids.
Kenobi child, too. You never know.
Yeah.
You know,
could
Obi-Wan
be-
sort of hanging out in the cantina, meeting ladies,
Yeah.
you know, not, you know, hey, what the heck?
If the Jedi order's over, he doesn't have to...
Exactly, he doesn't have any kind of
obey those rules
vows anymore.
Or even Han Leia.
It could be.
That seems to make a
It
lot
could
of
be
sense.
Rey, but Rey has the same visual, distinctive characteristics of the Naberi family, and there are still Padme's siblings are all still roaming the galaxy. So maybe this is a descendant on that end, a cousin or something. This shot specifically, it could be Mustafar.
I'm pretty sure that's a campfire. Those embers really look like a campfire to me. The rest of this background, I don't know if it's exactly Mustafar to me. I think this is probably the stuff that we have seen of where they were shooting in the UK, I suspect.
Yeah.
Interesting to note that this could be Luke Skywalker. There's nothing that says it's Luke Skywalker. He's got the panel. Hearing Mark Hamill's voice as Luke Skywalker again, how did that make you all feel?
Well, I personally, for just a split second, I thought they were just laying over the dialogue from the original trilogy, but then when it becomes apparent it's not, like, you get geek butterflies for sure.
It sounds darker. It doesn't sound like the Luke we remember at first.
He's got the weight of age on him a little bit, and so the question is it darker, is it wiser, is it sadder? It's going to be really interesting to see.
So and I like that we're still completely so in the dark about it too, and that we don't know what Luke is up to yet.
Now that we've got a closer look at that hand, it's definitely not the hand we remember him having in Empire Jedi. It's much more reminiscent of Anakin Skywalker's hand in the prequels.
It's an eye hand.
But it's been
Apple came out with it.
It's been 30 years, so there might be some upgrades.
There's been, I mean, like his contract ended. He was able to upgrade for a small fee.
Yes.
But it's telling though that there is not the human skin on it as he had before, and maybe that was just a budget thing, perhaps in Empire
This
Jedi.
is indeed Luke.
Yeah, if it is, but it is the correct hand.
Hey, maybe that's 3PO under there. You don't know.
He would have gotten some upgrades.
What a reveal that would be. Darth 3PO.
So
you see more of the embers there that Devin was talking about.
They're definitely embers.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain this is a campfire. That's kind of a neat idea of Luke sitting by a campfire with R2. It's kind of a neat scene. I kind of would like that.
Well, and Luke's arc in A New Hope was very much eschewing technology and connecting with nature and himself and the living force, as it were, and that would make sense.